All right, so the biggest news today in gaming wise, and also probably most of the world when it pertains to this game, let's just be real for a second. They announced that GTA 6 will officially be $80. It's so crazy when you think of games throughout the years, from 40 with the PlayStation 2 to 60 with 360 to like 70 with the PS5 to now with the PS5 80 and an Ultimate Edition. That's right, folks. An Ultimate Edition that is over $100. And I was just thinking, man, this whole increase in prices is just crazy. But on top of that, people wouldn't even care. They could put up for $200, and if it was Grand Theft Auto 6, they'd buy it. And I think since this is the talk of the town today, I would say you are at war with your flesh every day. You have desires. There's pleasures your flesh wants. You do not have to choose to blow $100 when you could use that for something else. Just fruit for thought. Obviously, you know, when you are going in the battles, as we know, the flesh, the desires, things like that, you need a helper. And that helper is the Lord, who helped me tremendously in the last 2 years of not doing what I want to do and following what he wants me to do that is better than what I want to do. And be able to just have a decision where, like, yeah, I see that game, it's got this and this, but it's just vanity at the end of the day. It's just pleasure at the end of the day. It's not fulfillment like Christ. So I was just going to say, man, if you are going to buy this game, which most of you probably will, and be like, I don't care about this video, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I just, no, Grand Theft Auto 6, are you kidding me, bro? I've been waiting that my whole life. $100 is crazy. $100 is crazy, and it's only a single player mode, so it's campaign. And then they have, like, I think special like locations that'll be locked versus unlocked if you get the game, and maybe some like haircuts, some cars, weapons, things like that. It's just crazy. Like they're throwing this system where you can get certain things you used to just have already in the game. You know what I mean? They're making these tier type of things, like how they do with, I believe, 2K. People didn't like WWE 2K because they were doing that. They were basically making you have to pay for certain characters to unlock, and then do a battle pass you had to pay on top of it. You just have all these payment systems in place. Now, for Rockstar, you know, obviously you could just get the game itself for 80 and play the story, and then wait till online comes and you'll have PlayStation Plus to play online. But just a lot of people are not happy with this whole announcement, especially $80 in general. When you think of, like, recently there was a new game, 007. It looked fun, but it was like 70. I was like, $70. I remember when games were 60. Just the increases, the increase of money is just so high. What would change the way these directions go if people didn't throw all their cash away for outrageous prices, dog? You know what I'm saying? But people are going to do it regardless, and I am curious what the future of the gaming industry is going to look like. Now that Rockstar is making these moves, I was reading, and they were saying how, like, there was something that I read where basically there had been gaming companies waiting for this moment, waiting for Rockstar to make that move, so the next Activision, I was reading, or Ubisoft, or whatever major gaming company will follow, you know, whatever Rockstar does. And a future of $80 games is insane. On top of it, $100, you know, special edition games. It's just wild. And just the levels of increase in money. You just heard about the Steam Deck recently going up to $1,000 or $900 or something. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I remember the eras where games were just games. You didn't have to pay all this extra cash. Like, yes, you paid for games, but it wasn't where it felt like every single bit of your dollar is being taken away from you. But just fruit for thought. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.